Hey, welcome to the Vlog Network. In this video, I have to be a bit careful since some people might see it as me just attacking the church and be offended, while others are just looking out for flaws in the church. In this first video of the Uncomfortable Church Talk series, we're going to talk about a topic that makes us so uncomfortable, and that is being slain in the spirit. Now, where do we begin with a topic like this? Is it right? Is it wrong? Is it real? Is it fake? What does being slain in the spirit even mean? Well, very basically, being slain in the spirit simply means being overcome by the Holy Spirit either during prayer or during worship. And let's be honest, we have all seen instances where it seems genuine, and we have all seen instances where it seems fake. Unfortunately, Christianity today contains a lot of faking it till you make it, and there are a lot of immature or even ignorant Christians who simply do things that they see other mature Christians do without understanding how or why things are happening. These factors can make you doubt. We will come back to the whole doubts thing a little later. Where did this whole being slain in the spirit start? Well, looking back to the Bible, it's very vague. The New Testament is the area in the Bible where we know that the Holy Spirit was made available to all, and there were a lot of acts happening. Speaking of acts, the book of Acts captured the acts of the apostles, but we know the Bible is a narrative rather than a historical account. So it's not going to capture everything. So it's very possible, even though it's not explicitly laid out in the New Testament, it's very possible that this thing could have been happening then. Many of the Old Testament accounts that people use to support being slain in the spirit often involves someone encountering God, either God himself or a representative of God, and being just awed and amazed and consumed with the glory that they just have to fall on prostrate, fall on flat on their faces and just steady. I know many people who can genuinely account for being prayed for, and just whether they're going through something in their life or they're just looking out for some kind of breakthrough, and God just come in the midst and touch them, inexplicable, and 2 seconds later they're getting up from the ground and they don't know what happened. I also know people who would say that, yo, I was being prayed for and everyone was just falling down, so I went down on the ground for a while and came back up. That just seemed like the right thing to do. So we have two sides. We have the side of people saying that, yo, they have been genuinely slain. I don't like to use that word because it's a product of churchianity. I'll get to that just now. And we have the side of people saying, hey, this is just what I see people doing. Churchianity. I believe that churchianity is one of the things that is harming Christianity. Churchianity will seek to give that action a name, and instead of allowing it to naturally happen, it's a phenomenon. It is a phenomenon. It is a phenomenon, and we cannot fully explain it. And it's not a problem if we can't fully explain the wonderful, marvelous things of God. He is God, we are just human beings. But churchianity attempts to force and recreate things that happen naturally in Christianity. In Christianity, we believe that if we agree in prayer, it shall be done. We believe that by the laying of hands, people can be healed. Churchianity will attempt to create a particular atmosphere and create a particular outcome that may not necessarily mean healing. There are a lot of people who have been pushed, yeah, I'm saying it, who have been pushed down to the ground but haven't yet received their healing. We are looking for an experience rather than an outcome. We have to be careful that our Christianity isn't being infiltrated by churchianity. We have to be careful that we're not looking after experiences and outward expressions that make things look holy, rather than the actual power of God working in someone's life. This goes from the pastor right down to the person who doesn't have a title in the church. And I'm speaking to you, pastors. If you are more concerned with pushing someone down, so much that when you're praying, you're pushing them down. I know a lot of us have experienced this. Let's be real. When the pastor is pushing on our heads just to make us fall down, if you're more concerned with that and people seeing that, like everyone was just on the ground, it was just an amazing thing, rather than the actual change happening in people's lives, I think you're leaning more towards the side of churchianity, and that is bad. I hate churchianity so much because it takes a lot of genuine elements of Christianity and it presents it in a way to the world that makes people doubt. These are some things that we can't necessarily have an intellectual debate about since it also involves emotions. God is an emotional God and He also does things that are outside the framework of our minds. But what we need to do is make sure that we are not thriving in emotionalism and sensationalism. Woo! You get the word. Yeah, you get the word. At the end of the day, I do believe that people can be touched by God in such a way that overwhelms them physically. I do not believe that we should run after these experiences. We should just let these experiences happen. I do believe that these things cannot be fully explained simply because God is not explainable. He is not searchable. He is way beyond our reach. But at the same time, I do believe that there are a lot of elements that causes us to run after these things and, for lack of better words, fake it. Let me know what you think in the comment section below. We want to have a nice, respectable, honest, transparent discussion about this topic that we all have opinions on. So leave a comment in the comment section below. If you like this first new series of the Uncomfortable Church Talk series, let me know in the comment section below. Leave a like and we'll see you in the next one. Later.